Hello, folks. We are live here in Living Color. This is Will Castello here, CEO and founder of Triad Cyber Solutions. And again, we got a great one here today, and I apologize having some technical difficulties over here. Looks like internet was kind of going in and out on us for over here for a little bit. Um, but needless to say, we are here, folks. We are here, and we are here to talk about something big is going to be happening. Something big. We got something great and big is going to be happening today and here. So first, we want to talk about how the physical security audit really matters and why in your office that you might be vulnerable if you don't do those. Okay. So here we're here with another Cyber Smart session here today in Greensboro, lovely North Carolina, where we're here to serve you, and we're going to do this the way we do as we always do every week. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get right on started in it because I'm so excited to talk about the topics and the things we got to talk about today. But I'm going to have a special treat for you here in the next 3 to 4 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes about what the big thing we've been talking about all week. We've been talking about something big is happening, upcoming, and folks, you are not going to believe it. I can't wait to share it for you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go on into this. Here, we're talking about, again, mostly a lot of organizations really solely and heavily are relying on the digital threats, right? Digital threats, malware, phishing, firewalls, which is all great. But the one thing that people ignore are the holes in your physical security and the attackers. How the attackers can walk in, right on in, go right through your business, and then more importantly, be an image where you do not see them and then they hit you blindly. So what I tell people is, hey, these are some of the things here. I have some key points here of why your office and your data centers might be vulnerable right now. Okay. Now, and before I get into this, one of the things that I cannot express enough. Okay. Earlier this week, I was at a person's business talking to them about their cybersecurity. And what they said is they had a software that does endpoint detection. Okay, they said, hey, I got an EDR solution that gives us the protection and things that we need, so we're covered. We don't need anything else. So the person said we have Azure, they have Microsoft Azure, and they're using Malwarebytes endpoint detection. Well, do you understand what the FTC safeguard rules mean? And the thing is, I said, have you ever heard of the FTC safeguard rules? They said, no. What is that? And once I explained to them what the FTC safeguard rule was right, they still was like, well, I think we're still good. You know, we do compliance because we have compliance regulations and things that people have to follow. So I think we do that. Long story short, for folks, we did do a CSRA. There were so many vulnerabilities and loopholes in their network that they felt like their IT company was covering that was not there. And it was a complete rude awakening for them to think that just using Microsoft Azure, and for the ones who don't know what Microsoft Azure is, it's an Active Directory environment. It's almost like you have a server environment that allows you to control a machine from either right there on location or from another point. It does provide a single layer, a small layer of security, but it doesn't provide the security layers that you are provided and needed to have happen according to the FTC safeguard rules. So with that being said, this office was highly affected. This office had vulnerabilities as such as passwords being visible. They had all types of email issues where they were utilizing Microsoft 365, but they didn't have the necessary protections on the back end done. And again, the list goes on, folks. So my thing is, while you think your office is in tune and then it's ready to go, You need to get a second opinion, even according to your IT company. Whoever does your IT service, if you have somebody that does it, you need to do a checks and you need to do some checks behind them to make sure you're fully compliant. Now, that leads into what I'm talking about here. One of the reasons why offices and data centers are highly vulnerable is because they utilize a lot of third-party software. Third-party software can mean Adobe software. It can mean, Lord forbid, you're using Dropbox, right? Or you're using some type of DocuSign. Those are third-party softwares. So a lot of those have unsupervised access during and after hours. The software is there. There's nothing stopping those softwares from running at certain times, right? So the thing is, without the proper setup, without the proper policies in place to make sure there's ID verification, there's no way that the licenses or the software logins can be cloned. There's no way for the system just to be accessed, period. You want to make sure that these softwares and things are installed discreetly so it causes suspicion and it doesn't allow the bad guys to come in. Because again, the bad guys work overtime. They don't just work when you're at your computer. When you're away from your PC, they are working. The only time it's a situation where they're not technically doing anything is if your PC is off. But that's still not the right answer because I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh, okay. Well, I just turn my computer off every day. Well, guess what? You do that. Now you're going to be missing updates that need to happen, security patches, all that stuff. So now when you go to your computer and over the course of the weekend or during the evenings or whatever, where Microsoft or the vendors push out updates to run, your machine is going to take 3 times as long to be ready, and you could be in a hurry. You may have a client coming in and you can't do anything at all until that PC finished doing updates. And trust me, that's a bad feeling when you see a blue screen and it says Microsoft doing updates and it's only at 25% and it's moving very, very slow and it's got to get from 25% to 100%. So you don't want to do that, right? The next thing is a lot of people overlook a lot of the back doors, right? People overlook the main security systems that help drive and keep everything safe. So when I tell people you need to make sure you have the proper policies, I'm not talking about tools, I'm not talking about softwares, the right policies, people. There's a difference. The policies allow and give the keys to things to work when things shouldn't be working or they should be working. And a lot of people say, oh, I just want to get McAfee. I want to get Viper. I just want to get Malwarebytes. No, stop thinking about software. Folks, your insurance companies require you, if you have insurance, which you should, but if you don't, please, please, please give us a call. Here's a QR code right here in the screen to book a session, book a call with me so I can help you obtain what you need to make sure you need to obtain when calling the insurance company. Also to help you make sure that you are set and ready to go so you're set up for success when you're talking to the insurance company. But again, the insurance companies are denying claims left and right. You have ChatGPT, you have Copilot, you got AI out here working tremendously all around the clock and with fake and phishing type emails, right? They're giving us information and they're telling you that it's good when it's actually bad. But because you can't tell the difference, you don't know. And then because you don't have certain policies in place in your organization, whether you're a one-person business, a two-person business, or a 50-person business, it doesn't matter how many people you have in your organization. Because I get this. I'm telling you, folks, I get this a lot. Well, it's only me and somebody else, so nobody's going to do anything. We just operate and utilize a certain software. I'm telling you, you're going to be more vulnerable than everything. They're going to get you to shut you down and then keep going to the next. You're an easy target. Very easy target. So don't overlook how certain softwares and the bad guys can come in because you're unprepared. You don't have the necessary policies in place. Do you have the necessary policies in place? Okay. The third thing, a lot of you have server rooms. You have file rooms. Do you have security surveillance in there to make sure you are it's documenting when people are going into those data centers, coming in and going out? You don't know who's doing what. Do you have a log sheet, a log book? Who comes in and who goes out? Again, policies. You have to have policies in place. And then the last thing I want to talk about is disconnected cyber physical security teams. And what I mean by that is this disconnects and disallows a lot of vulnerabilities from happening because a lot of people feel like they're doing what they need to be doing, right? They feel like the cybersecurity team or the IT team has everything down packed and locked in. Oh yeah, we're using the password manager, or we're using Malwarebytes EDR protection. What about your policies? What about the records? What about your logs? What about when something does happen? Because when it does happen, it's going to happen. Then you can go back and look back and see when it happened. Insurance companies are wanting to see that you're doing your due diligence to be able to say, hey, you know what? I got logs here. Everything was good here from 4 to 5, but looks like from 7 to 9 is when everything went haywire. Do you have that documentation to be able to show that? And that's also part of the FCT safeguard rules. So I urge you to take this QR code right here, folks. Take your phone, pick it, scan it, so that way you can go ahead and book a call, book a session with me, and we can sit down. I'll get a chance to get to know you, know about your business, know about all of the things that you have that you have worries about. Okay? You even have questions about, and just to see if they're important or not. So please do that right now. Now, I'm going to pivot here to one of the biggest things that we are here incorporating and starting to do today. We're incorporating something to help you businesses further grow, increase your profits. It's all about scalability. It's all about the performance. It's all about workflow. It's not replacing people, but it's all about enhancing how you do business. You guys have been hearing it all over the net, but we got something even more special. And the special thing is, the big thing that we've built is we have an AI tool. AI. Yes, and again, I told you just 45 seconds ago, this isn't replacing people. It's not replacing you. It's to enhance and grow your business. It's to help secure and mobilize your business to a T. So I'm very excited real quickly to kind of dive in to how we're going to be able to enhance and grow your business while you increase growth, while you increase your profits, how you increase your scalability, how you increase your onboarding process. We're going to get right into it because I'm so happy, I'm so pumped up, and I cannot wait to be your client to help you with this. Let's give a little education about AI. Okay, AI can literally make your life easier. Literally. Okay, everything from doing spreadsheets, helping you build and grabbing leads, marketing services. It can help you with managing schedules, answering calls, answering inquiries that people email you about, helping with your onboarding process. It's a very, very large, big picture, folks. So one of the things we look at doing is it can help maximize your budget. And that's why I said it helps maximizing your profit, right? So one of the things we're going to do here is we found another way to work smarter, not harder. It's literally like a second person. It's a second brain. And all you're doing is typing a command. We can totally build a system for you where it can help utilize that. And then we can also manage that system for you where, again, let's say it was marketing. We can help put a marketing process in place for you. You want new clients? You want to talk about, let's say you're a CPA office, right? You just got finished with the busy tax season. Now what you want to do, okay, take a little break. Well, while you're taking a break, we can have the AI agents still emailing your current clients saying thank you. Or if you have any questions about your return, they're doing all that follow-up stuff. Let's say your office is closed for a week or two because everybody's tired, everybody's trying to take a break. Now you have AI that can do those things for you. We can help with sales growth. We can go ahead and get into the pipeline. You have some clients that you have not talked to. Maybe there's some clients who had to do a, what is it called? They had to do an extension, right? They had to do extensions. We can put them in a pipeline also and create things to send them messages and get them updates on what's going on with the tax return, bookkeeping service, etc. So again, this helps you run lean, move faster, stay sharper, save big. And while you're saving big, you are scaling, you're producing quality work. And it's insane. It's insane on how much this can help your business grow from a scalability standpoint. Okay? Now, there's much more than just ChatGPT, because I know a lot of you know ChatGPT. You may know Copilot. There's some chat AIs. There's all types of AI type chat things that can help utilize and put some things together for you. But how effective are you able to utilize that in your business for your growth? So if you're not wanting to build a certain team size and you're wanting certain things to happen, we can implement a system for you. We can do a done-for-you system, which will allow you to increase your client base, increase your marketing exposure, increase your sales, increase the way you communicate to new and existing clients. If you want customer service relations, if you want comments, right? You want reviews, we can build a system to be able to do things like that. Now, what if I told you, again, AI isn't just a giant tech tool, but we can help you streamline text preparation. Again, power of marketing, just simplifying things, okay? You want to run a fundraiser? You want for your nonprofit organizations? You want to run a fundraising event? Nonprofits, we're right here for you. Churches, you want to help increase your tithes and your offering. If you want to help increase your tithes and your offering, we can help do that as well. Okay? So that's what that does. I don't know if you all have seen it, but there are certain restaurants that have started implementing AI and order taking. Now, I've seen that. I'm not sure if many people around the world may be watching this or seeing this, but I've seen that Bojangles. I've seen that Taco Bell. When you go through the drive-thru, there's an AI agent talking to you, asking you for your order. Times are changing, and if you're not evolving, utilizing this great tool, this great policy that will make a serious impact on your business and even on you as a whole, you're going to be missing out. Listen, I just added a very powerful AI solution to our services lineup. It's designed to work easier, smarter, and help you grow your revenue. This is how we're simplifying operations and scaling results for our clients. And now you can get it too. So we're offering a free strategy slot. We have for the first 20 people. Okay, we're offering a free strategy slots to the first 20 people who want to explore how AI can transform the way they work. Now, here's a QR code. Scan the QR code. Take your phone, scan the QR code, because again, we have the first 20 slots, people, and they're going to fill up very, very quickly. Oh, I see one right now. Somebody's scheduling an appointment right now. Somebody just did one. Folks, they're going to be going very quickly. Okay? Normally, this is a free session, because the next session, it will be a charge to the session, because we're going to be putting a comprehensive solution for you. We're going to find out what you want to do, and let's go ahead and go for it. We're going to do it. And guess what? How long it normally takes? It's not that long. Depends on your solutions. Everything is custom made. Okay? Everything is custom made. So again, fill out the form. Check out our new AI offering. Let's make your business easier, manage, and help you grow your revenue, folks. It's time to work smarter, not harder. We're here for you. Schedule a session. I thank y'all very much, because again, hit that QR code, schedule it, and let us show you how using AI can be the best decision you ever made in your business. And again, you may not understand it. You may be like, oh gosh, AI is some more tech stuff. I'm just now getting over IT managed services. I'm still trying to get acclimated to cybersecurity. You already talked about compliance. Now you're talking about AI. It's too much stuff. Folks, that's why we're here. We are your trusted advisor. We are your advocates for you. We are the people of choice. We are the company of choice to help you streamline your processes. So you want to grow? You want to increase your profits? You want to scale? You want to work smarter, not harder? Scan that QR code. We're here for you. I look forward to seeing you in my appointment book very, very soon. Until next time, folks. Hey, listen, also, one more last thing. I need you to connect with us on all our social media platforms. We're on YouTube, okay? We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter or X, okay? We're on LinkedIn. We're on Facebook. Go there, just search Triad Cyber Solutions. You're going to see news, all kinds of updates, videos galore about certain things. But most importantly, go to our website. That's www.triadcybersolutions.com. Okay? You can schedule an appointment there. If you have questions, you can email your questions to sales@triadcybersolutions.com. Again, my name is Will Castello. I am your trusted advisor, and I don't receive your email or answer you. One of my trusted advisors also will email or respond to you, and we will make sure you are well taken care of, folks. This is the time. Do not sleep on this. AI is going to be the next big thing. Matter of fact, AI is the next big thing. And everything you do is going to be totally focused and managed by AI. You have to get involved, folks. And if you don't, you're going to be terribly, terribly behind the eight ball. We have sessions, we have packages already to the side for you. We can help you with this thing right here. So until next time, we will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.